Good. So it's 8:01, and we usually get started around 8:03 because I really like to give people a chance to get settled. Get your laptop open because get you some pen and Jennifer is going to be giving you guys some really good information, the real deal about this wholesale hair extensions business. I know you see doing something like this. So want to keep just welcoming people to the call, tonight's wholesale informational call with Jennifer Lee Harrison. We're going to get started about 8:03 just to give everyone a chance to get settled and get comfortable. Make sure you have something to write with, no distractions. Get ready to listen. Here's some good information. I know you guys have heard Jennifer on the radio before. She's actually a pretty regular guest on the Steve Harvey morning show as a beauty and style expert. So we usually get started around 8:03. Jennifer's going to be hopping on in just a moment, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are ready to hear some wisdom, some wise words from Jennifer. So, okay, it is 8:03. So I just want to tell you a little bit more about Jennifer Lee Harrison, the CEO of Perfect Hair Collection. She actually partnered with Steve Harvey to start her business, and she regularly appears on the talk show and on his radio show just to talk more about Perfect Hair Collection. And so Jennifer has been in the hair extensions business for a little bit over 4 years now. In her first year of business, she actually generated $1.2 million in revenue. And a lot of people ask her about what was that journey like? What did she do? How was she so successful in launching her own hair extension line? And so we take these opportunities to talk to the audience of people that's interested in that, that's interested in knowing the details of her journey, because she was so successful. I mean, Jennifer already was making six figures working in corporate anyway. So she had a good job. She was making good money. She worked for companies like Tommy Hilfiger, in the J-Lo clothing line. She helped launch that line, and she made billions of dollars for them. But she wanted something of her own. She wanted to make money on her own terms. She was experienced in corporate America. She had success in that space. She has her MBA. So she's educated, and she was working very well in corporate. But it was something else that she wanted. She had a family. Ryan, the kid's CEO, we love her on Instagram. Hey, Ryan, I know she's listening.
Yeah.
She has things that she wants to pass on to her children. And so even with all of that success and this amazing opportunity that she had with Steve Harvey and partnering with him, she still is thriving for more. Yes, she's still thriving for more. And so she wanted to begin to create opportunities for entrepreneurs around the world. So tonight she's going to talk to you about that. She's going to talk to you about her journey. She's going to talk to you about the things that she did to get to where she is right now. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the CEO of Perfect Hair Collection, Jennifer Lee Harrison.
Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is Jennifer Lee Harrison. I do feel like I'm the original J-Lo because my name is Jennifer Lee, and I worked for Jennifer Lopez for almost 5 years, and also with Tommy Hilfiger, building brands. But that's not what we're here about. That's the apparel industry. We are here to talk about how the hair extension industry is growing. The hair industry is growing and booming, and we want to offer you guys this amazing opportunity, number one, to learn, but number two, to really take a leap of faith within yourself. The reason why I'm so very, very, very passionate about this is because it has literally changed my life. And it's changed my family's life, and it's changed my children's life. So we, tonight, Tanisha always does an amazing job with introducing me. Some days I wonder, who is she talking about? Because that can't be Jennifer, the one who stays up all night looking at emails, reading customer reviews, doing research. That can't be me, but it is, because one thing that we always talk about, Steve and I, is doing the work. So, but before I get started, because I'm a super excitable person and I can jump into this and just go, I want to do a little housekeeping, just so everyone is on the same page. We're listening and reviewing the same thing. So, this is the Perfect Hair Collection distributor and consultant free conference call, and we are looking for millionaire mindset people. That's right, I said millionaire mindset people that is going to walk this journey with us. And in order for you to be on top of everything that we're talking about, make sure that you are near a computer, a phone, an iPad, something of the sort, so that you can log on to perfecthaircollection.com. That's perfecthaircollection.com, and you want to go to the wholesale tab and click on the informational wholesale so that you can at least be on the same page. Also, if you guys are on Facebook, go to Facebook Live. You can see me. I am here. I am here on Facebook Live. This is a great place for you to ask questions. Also, get a chance to know me a little bit more personal. I don't dress up for this. So anyone who's on Facebook Live, you see that I have on my workout clothes. I have on my workout, bandana. I am very much in my own space. And the reason why I am is because I like to be authentic. I don't like to pretend, because, anyone can sit behind a desk and get dressed up. But hey, you know what? I'm a mom. I'm a CEO mom, I am an entrepreneur, and I like to keep my body in shape. So I just finished working out. So this is what it is. However, I am full and energized, ready to answer questions. And so Facebook Live is a great place for you to be able to ask questions on the fly. And we have team members ready to answer your questions. We also... if you have other questions, you can tweet us on Perfect Hair, and you can also go to Instagram. So these are all ways in which you can talk to us, but Facebook Live is where we are right now. And so we have Andrea Davidson. She said, hope I know what I'm doing. You do, because you have already texted us a message and I can see it. And so that means you know exactly what you're doing. So, lots of luck, and let's get more people on here, and we asking questions and learn. So, what are we here for? We are here because there's a burning desire inside of you, clearly, because you know that there is an opportunity for you to grow, and there is an opportunity for you to learn how to make a second income, because this is the deal. If you read, and this is not, Jennifer just talking, but you can Google this. The streams of revenue that you need in order for you to be a millionaire. Typical millionaires have anywhere from 5 to 6 streams of revenue in order for them to reach millionaire status. And millionaire is not that you generate $1 million. It's that after net income that you have $1 million. That's when you have really hit millionaire status. And so, am I telling everyone up here, and am I promising you that you're all going to be millionaires? No, because honestly, millionaires have a millionaire mindset. That's why I call this the millionaire mindset call, because you have to have the stomach for it. You have to have the tenacity for it. And you also have to have the drive and the will. Hey, Phyllis, I'm glad you've joined us. We also have Teresa. She said, I'm excited. I'm excited too. Let's get it, okay? We are here to learn. This call is for you. It's not for me. I could tell this story 1,000 times. So the way I start this is I like to tell you my journey, how I became the CEO of Perfect Hair Collection, so that you know who I am. I was in corporate America for almost 16 years. I'm aging myself. I know that. I was in corporate America for almost 16 years before I walked away. Why did I walk away? Because I realized that corporate America was never going to give me what I have today, and that is freedom. And when I say freedom, I'm saying freedom to get the lifestyle that I desire. I desire a lifestyle that comes with freedom. And freedom, I want to explain that, does not mean that you have to become a millionaire. It doesn't even mean that you have to make more than 6 figures. What freedom means is that you learn to generate enough income that allows you to live the lifestyle that you desire. That is freedom. And so that is why I realized that corporate America was not going to allow that for me, because I have 2 children. I want to send them to top schools. I want to be able to give them debt-free, lifestyle, so that when they go to college, they're not, taking on student loans. I want to be able to give them that. And I'm a single mom. I was married for 15 years before, no, I was married 13 years, before we broke up. That was a lifestyle change that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting a lifestyle change of that. And that lifestyle change makes me more even responsible and more eager to have freedom, okay? And so I was in corporate America for 16 years. I was in grad school. I was told that the only way that I could get my vice president role is that I needed to go back to school to get my master's. I went to the University of Maryland. I was in my 2nd year, and I was taking an entrepreneurial class. The entrepreneurial class, they had a speaker. To this day, and I have to reach out to this speaker, because she has no idea that, number one, I talk about her as if I'm a stalker. I'm her greatest fan, to be honest. And she's the CEO and owner of Chesapeake Candles. If you ever go to Target, Chesapeake Candles is in, I would say, about 80% of all Targets, right? So she came in and she spoke. She was a previous Maryland University student. And so she was speaking because she went to school for finance. She was an Asian woman, and her parents believed in a sturdy job. All parents, especially if you are if you're a 70s baby like I am, every parent wanted you, if you went to college, to have a sturdy job. Not these kind of lucid jobs where you can make money, you may not. That wasn't cool with us. We wanted sturdy jobs. And so she was in school for finance, and she really didn't like finance. What she really enjoyed was design. And when I say design, clothing design. And so she after she left school, she was working for the World Bank, and she was married, and she told her husband, I hate going to work. I hate going to driving to the office, pulling up to the parking lot. Every single time that I show up, I hate it. I hate getting on the train in New York. I hate it all. She hated everything about it, right? Because she wasn't living her dream. She wasn't living what she was passionate about. So what happened, she decided to take some of her money and start, researching home decor, because she really wanted to get into home decor. She went off to the largest home decor wholesale trade show, which is in Germany. And when she went to this trade show, she decided that she was just going to buy a bunch of different home decor items. And candles was one of them. So after she came back, she bought all these things, came to the U.S. and started going to a bunch of home decor type of, trade shows, consumer shows, and selling her product. When she started to realize that the product that she was selling at a fast rate was candles. And so she stopped buying everything else and only focused on candles. Long story short, she built this business and she wrapped marketing around it. So I'm listening to her and I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, she didn't create like an iPhone and she did not create some new invention of product. She took a product that she was passionate about and she wrapped a brand around it. This woman today, this CEO, she makes $15 million selling candles. $15 million. Okay? So I sat there thinking to myself, I spent all my life and career time building brands for other people like Jennifer Lopez, Tommy Hilfiger, and at the time I was working for Choice Hotels. Why not build a brand for myself? And so when I thought about what I enjoyed, I was playing in my hair like I like to do. And I said, the hair extension business. And the reason why is because one thing everyone knows about me, I love for women to look beautiful. I like women to feel confident and to feel like they have, products that they enjoy. That's why when I worked for Tommy and J-Lo, it was such a great experience because I like for women to feel confidence when they are wearing clothes and wearing the way they wear their hair, the way they feel about themselves, internally and out, inside and out. So I'm really big on that internal self-confidence. And so long story short, I said, I'm going to research it. I went to China, I went to India, I spent my 401k, and I spent all my time focused on how do I get into the hair extension business. Figured it all out. I spent a year and a half. I worked full-time. I went to school full-time. I had 2 children and I was married. And I spent my time focused on how I was going to get into this business. Once I figured it all out, it was time for me to do my annual review. And most of you that if you work for a corporate company right now, you've had your reviews, you know how that feels. You walking into your office, you have all the list of things that you want to ask your boss for. You want to ask for a raise. Everybody wants one. And so I was planning to ask for my vice president's role and all that good stuff. I did, and they told me that they're going to give me everything I wanted. Everything. They were going to give me a 35% increase in salary. They were going to increase my percentage on my bonus, but they couldn't give me my title. They could not give me my vice president's title. And many of you would say, well, why do you care? You have the money? Because what I realized, the reason why they wouldn't give me the title is because that meant that I would have to get more stock options, which really is where you make all your money in corporate America. But they thought that I was this young African-American woman that didn't know no better. So I listened and I listened. And I said from that point on, I was walking out that door the moment that I could. So 6 months later, I was all prepared, had enough money. I had 6 months worth of money stacked aside. I was going to put all my money into buying hair extensions. And I had a website I was developing ready to go. I went to meet with my client, who is now my partner, Steve Harvey, to tell him, hey, I'm leaving this company. There will be someone else who will be working with you. I will no longer be a part of this your team anymore because I'm leaving. He asked me why was I leaving? What was I doing? I told him. Now, this is where I want everyone to pay attention and listen, okay? Because all this comes together. I know you guys are like, okay, why is she rambling, telling me this story? Because it all ties together. He says to me, why are you doing this? And he asked me, what was I planning to do? I told him that I had started already, done all the research. I had been to China, I had been to India. I had already a supplier that I was going to use. I had a website that I could show him that I was already developing. But I was telling him because I was so proud of what I was about to embark on in this new experience. And he says, well, why don't you just come work for me? And I was like, well, I really don't want to work for anyone. I want to work for myself. I want to create like my dad did, a legacy for my children, a business. And he says, okay, but still, you can come work for me and you can still do what you're doing. And I said, well, I don't know. I said, and not cocky, but just truthfully said, I said, I don't think that you could afford my salary. Because I was making six figures, and in retrospect, at that time, he was still a small business. Not that he was a small celebrity. He was a big celebrity, but he had a business that was still moderately growing and not big as he is today. And he says to me, before you count my money, Jennifer, in his Steve Harvey way, laughing and joking, he said, name your number. I did. He said, and so I named my salary. And he said, this is what I'm going to do today. I am going to give you your salary, but not only am I going to give you your salary, I am going to give you all the money you need to start your hair business if you become partners with me. I get quiet every time I tell this story because at that moment, November 19th, 2011, he changed my whole life. And why I tell this story in so much intensity every single time I tell it is because I always want people who are listening to hear the point. The point has nothing to do with that he gave me the money. The point is that I was at the right time for God to bless me because there was something bigger for me. And it's something bigger for me to embark on. So when I do these calls, there is something bigger for you. And the reason why? Because it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is 8:23. It is 7:23 Central Time. It is 5:23 West Coast Time. You all have something else to do other than being on this call tonight. And for you to have something else to do, but you choose to listen to this call, rewatch this call when it's over, send it to friends after this call is over, that means that it was intended for you to have this opportunity to make a lifestyle change. Everybody's lifestyle change is different, and what it means to one person is different. For me, that day, that changed my whole life because I was walking away from six figures to, number one, gain six figures back, plus get enough money to fully fund my business. You hear what I'm saying? So that's nothing but God, right? So when him and I met shortly after that to talk about the strategy of Perfect Hair Collection, what we discussed is how do we see this business 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now. And what we saw this business becoming is two things. Number one, being the largest distributor of hair extensions by African Americans that is fully funded by us. Okay? Hear what I'm saying. African Americans fully funded hair extension business in the U.S. And why that means a lot is for this reason, that this business is owned and operated by the Asian market. 97% of all hair extensions that you purchase are owned and operated by the Asian market in China. Now, why does that make a difference? I'm going to tell you. Because 87%, hear what I'm saying, 87% of all consumers of hair extensions are African American women. All 87% of all hair extensions sold in the U.S. are sold to African American women. 3% of African Americans own a business, not when I say a business, not a actual marketing share, just a business. 3% of African Americans own a hair business or beauty supply store. Why is this important? Because why are we consumers but we're not owners? And Steve Harvey and I talked about this intensely. So we had to understand what were we going up against. People always say to us, wow, you just take over the industry. No, you can't, because they have way too much money, the Asian market, and they also know the business way more than we do because they produce it. Mostly all hair extensions that are sold across the world comes from China. I met with the largest distributor of hair extensions in the world when I was in China. And I'm not talking trash. You can go on my Facebook. Follow me on Jennifer Lee Harrison Facebook. Jennifer Lee Harrison Facebook. Follow me and you can see my pictures while I'm in China. You can see my pictures while I'm in the factories. I am not a person who tells you that I go to these places and I don't go. You can see the pictures of me in India. You can see everything. You can see the pictures of me in Africa. I have done the research and the work, okay? I met with the largest company. Do you know that the largest company in China sells 100 million units of hair extensions? Not 100,000. 100 million units of hair extensions. If you sold a hair extensions for 100 million for $1, you have $100 million. For $1. Sell it for $5, you have how much? $500 million. Sell it for 10. Listen, we can do the math, right? $1 billion. So just imagine what they are selling this for and how much money they're making off of 87% of African American women. So what I said was, we can't compete with that. But how we can make a difference and compete, it's because you have to understand why they are stronger in competition of this. They produce the hair in China. They send their families to the U.S. and they open up beauty supply stores. So now there's no middleman. Their parents are making the hair in China and they're sending their children, their sisters, their uncles, their aunts, cousins, everybody here to open beauty supply stores. Where? In our community, the African American community. And then what happens? They have no cut. So what do? Monopolize. And what do we do as African American women? We go in and we spend every single dollar we have, 80% of our money in there, which represents $13 billion, which is probably a true number because that's based on cash. That's not based on credit or anything else that can't be accounted for. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? So the only way you can make a difference is this. So here's my strategy. PerfectHairCollection.com, Perfect Hair Distributors and Consultants. What am I doing? I am putting feet on the ground. I am rebuilding a Mary Kay model in a modernized way. I'm taking hair extensions, hair care products, and I'm putting it in the hands of the everyday people. You. I'm putting it in the hands of the everyday people. And I'm putting it in the hands of salon owners and stylists. Because if there are only 58,000 beauty supply stores across the U.S., if in fact that we could make in the next 5 years 50,000 people with hair extensions and hair care products selling to their friends, family, and salons and stylists, are all selling directly to their customers. Guess what we have done? We've made a difference. We may not be taking over the market, but I tell you what, we will have more of a share than 3%. And who's going to be a part of that 3%? You guys, if you take the leap of faith and be a part of this mission. Now, I talk for a very long time, and as you can see, I'm real passionate about it, especially the people who are on my Facebook Live. And you're quiet in Facebook Live. Most of the time, I get people wrapped up right about now. I get a little hallelujah, but I think that I done stunned you a little bit. I think I done put a lot of information in your ears, and you're comprehending, and you're calculating, because you're thinking about what I just said. If we put people on the ground like a Mary Kay or Avon or any of these different types of direct sales environments, you have an opportunity to, 1, make a second stream of income, 2, change what we have created. Change how we are looked upon as only consumers and not owners. Understand that, okay? Because we are, be clear, we are the only community. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I'm speaking gospel right now to you. We are the only community that allows other ethnicities to come into our community and sell us chicken, macaroni and cheese, sell us our food, do our nails, even now starting to do our hair, the Dominican community, and run our dry cleaners, liquor stores, convenience stores. We're the only community that allows that to happen. If you go into the Asian community, if you go to any Chinatown in any city, you can best believe that there is no African American ran store in that Chinatown. If you go to any community that there is primarily Indians, you will not see an African American business operating and running in that community and think it's going to operate. So what I'm saying to you, why is it that we are, as salon owners, stylists, just consumers, okay with that? So that's why I built this business this way. I built this business that I was first going to focus on being a product for consumers. And then I was going to build a business where I could build businesses and entrepreneurs around the world. So my mission is to pour back into you the way Steve Harvey poured into me. When I went and sat in front of him on November 11th in 2011, I had no idea that he was going to tell me that he would fund my business and pay me a salary to help build his business. And when I realized that that was a God's calling for me to be able, because he poured into me, it was only given for us to pour back into others. So that's why I am here tonight. I am building a platform where you can make a second stream of income, and then you can also change the way we are seen upon in our own products that we use every single day. How many times have you gone into a beauty supply store, asked for some hair, and they say, over there? And then when you go back to tell them that there was a problem, they won't even listen to you. But you patronize it every single month. So what I want to do is create products that are of high quality. I want to be able to create an environment where you learn to be an entrepreneur, where you learn how to sell products, you learn how to make money in an industry that we already own. We own this industry, but we are only consumers of it. We own it, but we don't own it. That is who we are. So I have done my preach. That's what I do, because this is I am the hair ministry. I'm very passionate about my business, as you can already see. Tanisha, I'm going to open up the call to you because now Tanisha is going to answer questions to tell you, to answer any questions that you may have. So in order for you to be a part of this, this is what I will tell you to do. If you're already excited, if you're interested, go over to perfecthaircollection.com. Click on the membership and launch kit tab. So that's perfecthaircollection.com. Click on the wholesale tab, and the drop down, there is a membership and launch kit. On the membership and launch kit, you can open that up. In order for you to reserve your spot, you have to buy the membership, which is $149.99. The membership, what does it give you? I know everybody asks. They don't have our hair textures. Yes. So, yes, Cynthia, they don't have our hair textures. So, let me finish. I get derailed because I love questions, and so I'm sorry. I get a little, shifted. So, you go to the wholesale tab. You click on the membership and launch kit. The membership, what does it give you? You pay $149. It allows you access to our wholesale website so that you can order wholesale products. It also gives you marketing materials. What are the marketing materials? You get brochure, you get business cards, you get also social media banners and ads so that you can be able to promote that you are part of this amazing, big, gigantic marketing team of Jennifer Lee Harrison, Perfect Hair Collection, and Steve Harvey. Because Steve Harvey is my partner. You can Google me. Please do. Look me up. I am legit. I've been on his talk show. I'm on his radio show frequently. I'm sure you've heard me from before. So we are a legit company. No one is trying to take advantage of you. I want to put that out there because people are scamming people, but we're not. We're here. You can't run from me. I can't run from you, and Steve Harvey neither. So we are all available and accessible to this amazing business opportunity. Number two, what else do you have to do? You have to buy a launch kit within 30 days after you have purchased your membership fee. Your launch kit includes your hair. That's how you make money. So how do you make money? So you have a launch kit that you get 8 bundles of hair. 8 bundles of hair. What does that mean? You only have to sell to 4 people to make your money, okay? 4 people. Each bundle of hair has a 50% markup at its lowest price. In most cases, you can make 100% markup on every single bundle you sell. Every single bundle you sell, you can make 100% markup. At its lowest, it's 50%, and that's when we are having a sale on particular, maybe, bundle styles. So, that's number one. So now, someone just asked, well, let me not do this because I'll take over and talk all day. And Tanisha, this is her call, and I'm running it like I always do because I'm a CEO, okay? So, Tanisha, I've been going for 30 minutes. Why didn't you tell me to shut up?
We were so excited. I had to let you get it out.
I know. I get excited, you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we do have a question about the product, Jennifer. So someone wants to know, what if you don't know about the business of hair extensions? Are you going to teach us about the product?
Yes. That is the part that, as you can see, I'm super uber excited about stuff. So yes, you are able, I can't hear her real clear. I'm hoping that I'm moving everything closer to me, so hopefully that will help you to be able to hear me more clearly. But yes, you get a part of your $149 membership fee. You get 3 training videos and 1 bonus video. One of the training videos is all about hair products. So all the things that you will be selling, we will coach and teach you about those products. All the hair textures, all the questions that you're going to get from your customers, okay? Then You also get a training on marketing. That's my background, marketing and branding. How do you market and brand yourself? Number one, I'm going to tell you this tip. You become your own marketing billboard. Your sister, your wife, your stylist, someone who you have a connection with that you're going to be, showcasing your hair with, you wear the hair. So you take 2 bundles of those 8 bundles that's reinvesting back into your business, and you wear the hair. And if you wear the hair extensions, then naturally, because it's beautiful hair, people are going to ask you, where did you get that hair from? Whose hair? I get this all while, I can be in any store, white, black, Asian, Latino. They stop me and say, your hair is amazing. I'm going to take my hair down. I know I was working out, but I do want you to see. So this is the Filipino hair. And as you can see, I have it sweated out from working out today, but as you can see, it's amazing texture hair. I have also colored it. You can see the golds that are in the hair. It's a great quality of hair. I have washed this hair several times. This is like my 6th installation of this hair. And then I've also swam in ocean water. I've swam in pool water. And this hair is still in great condition. So absolutely, this is our gold hair. This is Filipino hair. This is our gold package of hair. So if you buy the gold package, you're getting our elite line of hair. What's the difference between the elite line and our premium line? Is that our elite line of hair lasts for over a year. This hair is very high quality. It's more expensive for you and your customer. You have a higher markup because we also do not really do discounts on that hair at all. The silver hair, which is our most sold and popular hair, and that is our Brazilian hair. The Brazilian hair is super popular. Everybody loves it. It's just the difference between the Filipino hair and the Brazilian hair is that the Filipino hair lasts longer. The Brazilian hair lasts for about 3 installations, which is typically about 6 months. And the Filipino hair lasts for over a year. Any other questions? Tanisha, questions?
Yes. I was talking to the mute, so my apologies.
That's okay.
So what kind of training opportunities is there for the business things that we will need? This person looks like they're asking about online things like websites. Are you going to be able to help us with things like having a website and selling online?
Yes, so we do a technical training. The technical training also is available, which is it goes more into kind of how to use your social media, how to use your websites, how to use merchant services like PayPal and Square and things of that nature. We will have extended service, extended education, which I am super uber excited about, is our education program. Our education program is going to be amazing, which we are launching in September, at the end of September. This education program is all about how to be a uber entrepreneur. So if any of you guys have been following Steve Harvey, and he has launched his Act Like a Success education program, well, we are also launching an education program for beauty bosses. And this education program will also be offered to all of our distributors and consultants, and you will be able to really elevate your business, take it to a new level. So we are all about educating yourself. If you look at all entrepreneurs that are super successful, they are always learning. They always are in education classes. They are always going to seminars, webinars, because you cannot compete if you're not constantly feeding your brain. You have to feed your brain. And we are all about feeding your brain. Listen, you can go and be a part of any other wholesale company that are selling hair, but they're not going to give you what we give you. We are giving you tools. We're giving you marketing materials. We are giving you me. We are giving you Tanisha, Karen, a whole staff of people who are supporting you. And we're offering education courses to extend your education. We are going to have our very first, woo! I'm already clapping it up. We are having our very first annual conference of April of 2017. We are looking to have, by that time, over 1,000 PHC distributors and consultants around the world. We have distributors right now in the Caribbean, and we're building it out in Africa. Why would you want to do this business with anybody else than with Perfect Hair Collection? And I know that you may feel like, okay, she is super excited, but I am. Because when you have worked as hard and as long hours as I have worked, and that my staff works, and that the distributors and consultants that are already a part of this business work, you have to be excited, because that's what wakes you up in the morning. Do you know I don't even think about an alarm clock? Alarm clock is not even within my thought process, because my brain and my passion for making this work and being amazing at this is so much greater than any alarm clock could ever wake me up and do. And I want to spark that same fire in every single one of you that is on this call tonight. All right, Tanisha, what else we got going?
Yes. And you guys are just joining the call. Don't forget that Jennifer is over at Facebook, on Facebook Live at Perfect Hair Collection. So head over there and take a look. And Jennifer, so our next question is about the moolah. They want to know, what is the revenue model? How do we make money selling hair? Absolutely.
So this is how it works. If you invest into your business, number one, you pay the $149. The $149, honestly, is for you to have access to our website, our training, and all the marketing materials, okay? That is a one-time annual fee. So you would pay that once every year for all of your materials that you need, okay? Now, you also purchase a launch kit. You have 30 days after you have paid for your $149.99. Once you've paid that, you have 30 days to buy your launch kit. Your launch kit includes 8 bundles of hair. Now, the way you make money. So I like to always put this in simple terms, okay? If a 10-inch wholesale costs $30 to you. Well, let me give a realistic. It's about $35 for a 10-inch. And you can sell that 10-inch. So let's say 50%, and everyone can get your calculators. I like everyone to be able to follow along. So if you spend $35 times 50%, okay? That is $17.50 that you can mark your product up with, right? At 50%. And like I said, the lowest that you will sell your product is a 50% markup on every bundle. That is at $52.50. You would only sell it at $52.50 when we are running a sale. When we are running a sale on the 10 inches. But typically, you will be able to sell that for 100% of your markup, which would be $35 plus $35, which is $70. So on average, you can sell it for $70. On most cases, I would say 75% of the time, you will be able to sell each bundle you will be able to double your money. But when we are running a sale on it, the very lowest that you would sell it for is 50% markup. That is the average wholesale, and that's even on good. I mean, you're not going to do that on apparel. You can't do that on any kind of Even Mary Kay, they're not 50% markup. Most of the time, it's like 35% markup. So my point is that you will be able to make anywhere from 50% to 100% markup on each bundle. That's how you make your money. Now, what I would say to you, you take your $500 and you $550 and you purchase your 8 bundles, right? So that's times 50%. Just say you only sell it for 50%, right? Times 50%. So you'll make $275. Then that $275 you put back with your $500, right? So now you're at $775 that you can reinvest back into your business. So then you times that times 50%. You'll make $387. So think about this. You make $387 the second time around when you invest. The first time around, you made $275. So $387, you've made $662 extra dollars within the time in which you invested twice. So you re-up twice and you've made $662. That's the reason why on average, on the low end, if you did this consistently, okay, consistently, that means selling to 4 customers. That's selling 8 bundles, 4 customers, right? So now you're at, I just sold 8 bundles with the 2 re-ups, right? And then you can make at least $10,000 a year, an extra $10,000. Now, if you're smart with your money, you will make more with that. And then if you take your $10,000 and you're setting that $10,000 aside to be able to pay for your kids' college education, you're setting this money aside to take the trip that you've always wanted, you're setting this money aside to be able to buy the car that you want, or things of that nature. This is how you create wealth. And this is how you build a millionaire mindset. That you're very strategic about how you are investing your money. You're not investing your money where you're chasing people. You're not chasing people to actually buy the product. Think about all the people that you know. Think about all the people that you know from church, school, in the neighborhood, friends, that all buy hair extensions that you can sell to. So how do you buy this package? You head over to perfecthaircollection.com. Okay? Everyone who's on this call, go over, if you haven't already done it, go over to perfecthaircollection.com. You click on the membership and launch kit tab. On that tab, you are able to see the 2 launch kits and the membership. So you can buy the membership separately, which is $149.99, or you can buy also the membership and the launch kit together. Tanisha has also posted all of this within the Facebook Live. Now, what's the catch? Today is August 31st. I am changing the price of the launch kit and the membership kit after Labor Day. So on September 6th, this entire prices, the $149.99 will not exist. The launch kit costs are changing. Why? Because we're adding more to the program. Adding more to the program meaning that there will be things that you will be able to have access to at your current price that other people are going to spend more money for. Can you purchase both the silver and gold packages? You can purchase both. Now let me just explain something to you. If you decide that you want to just buy the silver package because it's a less expensive investment, you can buy the silver package, and then once you've sold your product or things of that nature, you can reorder gold hair. So you don't always have to sell gold hair. You can sell silver and gold hair. once you are ready to do your reorders. But when you first buy your package, you have to buy either a silver or gold. And for this particular customer, Miss Burke, you are asking if you wanted to buy both. You absolutely can buy both. Are there any other questions?
Yes, Jennifer, we have a question about building up a client base. What are your suggestions for that?
So the way you build up a client base is really easy. And it may not sound this way, but it is. The easy way to build up your client base is that you start with looking around of all the people you know who purchase hair extensions. So all your friends, your family, your co-workers, your church members, your sorors, everyone that you know that already purchased hair. And once you get your hair extensions in your package, you put that hair in your head. You go to the best hairstylist in the area and you let them do, I'm talking about, you make sure you do your hair right. You have that hair laid, slayed and laid, as all the young people like to say. I try to stay up with all the young people say. The slayed and laid, and you have your hair looking amazing. And then you invite people over. You go to church. You hand out your business cards that you get with your membership program. You post it on your social media that we're going to teach you how to use social media if you don't already use it or have it. And then you do all these things and you let people know. And guess what? You don't have to be salesy to do it. Because if you have the excitement about this amazing new business that you just embarked on, it's not about being salesy. I have to ask this question. I love to ask this question. Do you guys think that I sound salesy on this call? Anybody who's on Facebook, please give me, because if I am, I apologize. Because really, I'm just super passionate. I think building entrepreneurs around the world is like a mission, and I think it's amazing. And then two, I think that I have a freaking great product, a product that I can help other people to gain financial freedom. So I love to hear from you guys if you think that I sound salesy, because a lot of people are always afraid that if they're not salespeople, that they can't do this business. It's not about being a salesperson. I was never a salesperson prior to this business. I was in marketing, but I was not a salesperson. And honestly, I was scared of sales. When I was in college and people were talking about me doing sales and different ways of doing business, I never wanted to even touch sales because I was afraid that I would be salesy. But what I realized is when I started this business is that passion is different. Passion is I understand my product. I like what I'm selling. I enjoy what people benefit from it. And I want people to have a great experience. Those qualities will allow you to sell product, and people will never feel like you are pushing things down their throat. And I'll tell you, in general, the product speaks for itself. I'm going to show you some bundles of hair. Let me do that too. For some of you who are on the call, this is 100% virgin hair. As you can see, this hair is amazing. It's beautiful. It doesn't look shiny. And this is its natural pattern of wave. It doesn't have that fake wave pattern that you just sit there and you're looking at it like nobody's hair looks like this. This is the elite line. This is the gold package. Okay? Let me show you another piece. This is our deep curly hair. This is also our gold package. And as you can see, it's naturally curly texture of hair. It's not super, it doesn't have all that shine to it. It has its natural frizz. This is what people are looking for. High quality hair that can be colored beautifully. Now, this hair right here that I'm showing you is exactly what I have in my hair right now. And as you can see, look how I have curled and straightened this hair. I have curled and straightened this hair. But if I wash it, it has the same exact curl pattern that I was just showing you. It's beautiful. And I have had this same hair in my head since February. Since February of this year. What month are we in? September? So it's amazing quality of hair. And it doesn't look fake. It looks very natural. It's beautiful quality. All right, Tanisha, let's go to the next question.
Okay. Jennifer, what advice would you give anyone who was kind of on the fence and not really sure about, making a decision to look into, getting into the hair extension business?
Well, I always like to refer back to my mentor, Steve Harvey. What he said was, and Tanisha, while we're on this call, can you go to YouTube and post his jump video in Facebook Live, please? What he said in his jump video is that in life, you have opportunities that were your destiny to become entrepreneurs. I just was dropped from the call. So anyone who is on this call right now that was maybe listening to me, please know that I will be back on the physical call in just a second. Give me 1 second, guys. They will log me back on in just 1 minute. Give me 1 second. But in the jump video, what the jump video what he says in this video is that you're going to have opportunities that approach you in life. And many times that you get approached with your destined opportunity, the average person overlooks this opportunity. They don't see it because they get clouded by other people telling them why they can't. You have family, husband, wife, friends, colleagues, all telling you why you can't do something, right? So this starts to put gates around your mind. So this is the millionaire mindset concept that I'm talking about. You start thinking in yourself that you can't do this, why you shouldn't do it right now, that you should wait till later. And I will tell you, every time that you think to wait later is every single time that you are prolonging your destiny. And so what he talks about is that you have to be willing to take the risk and jump. And if you never jump, you will never see the opportunity. So all of the people that's on this call that somewhat is trying to decide what they should do, should they do this, I don't know. I'm telling you is that this is your opportunity to jump. Do not allow your fear. You heard me when I first said you get 8 bundles. All you need is 4 people. All you need is 4 people to actually sell all your product and make $275 additional dollars at the lowest. That's at the very lowest, okay? But if you doubled your money, you'll make $1,000. Well, you'll make $500. So my point to you is, what's the risk? Because I can tell you, Labor Day is coming up. Many of you are going to go to Target, and you're going to overspend right in Target. And you would already spent half the money you would have done to invest into your own future. So is it worth it? That extra coals that you buy, or some, pajamas, or how we go to Target and just buy a whole bunch of stuff that don't make no sense, and then you get home and you wonder how did your bill get to $250 and you only plan to go in there and spend $50? I know I've been there plenty of times. Or you can let your money sit in your savings account that you never make any money off of, but a couple of percentage, what are they doing now? 3 or 4% max? 3 or 4% max in a savings account? And that's max, and usually it's not even that high. So my question to you when you say, why should I do this, or anyone who's on the fence, it's very simple. It's very simple. You should do this because you believe in yourself, and you can only jump once. Because usually people won't jump twice. Because if you fail once, you become too fearful to jump again. So I tell you, I am trying to prevent you from being fearful of jumping. That's the reason why we try to build a program that's so solid that you have no choice but to win. I'm going to try to log back on, guys. I'm not sure what just happened. We're going to try to do this, get back on this call, because I know you guys are eager.
You have reached the voicemail.
I know that you guys want to get on this call and get going. So we are not going to let this stop us. Technology will not fail us now. Let's see here. Okay. So all of you, please be patient. We are not going to let this be the reason why any of you drop off the call and not able to learn more about why this is an amazing opportunity. I'm logging back on. Everyone, I'm getting back on. Hold on one second, guys.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Everyone, please hold on.
Start reading. Share better. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. If you are the host, press star now. Otherwise, please wait, and you will please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. If you do not know your PIN, please enter pound or hash. Please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. If you do not know your PIN, please enter pound or hash. Thank you. Muted.
Hello?
To join to the subconference, press number of subconference from 1 to 9. Press star to return to the conference.
I am trying to get back on, guys. I'm so sorry.
To the subconference, press number of subconference from 1. Unmuted.
Hi, everybody. This is Jennifer. Can you guys hear me? Anyone on Facebook Live, can you hear me? Just tell me if you can hear me. Just type in, yes, I can hear you now on the conference call. If you're logged in, please tell me if you can hear me. Anyone, please tell me if you can hear me. I know that there's a little slight delay. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, perfect. So I'm back on. All right, guys, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Somehow we got kicked off. I'm back on the call. Take your time. I'm here. I can hear you perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. I'm really, really sorry that you guys were not able to hear me on the conference call. The conference call got dropped. All right. So if you guys have any questions, we are in Facebook Live. I'm going to run over time. I typically, close out at 9 o'clock, but I did take time away from you guys. If you have any questions, please ask the questions in Facebook Live, and I'm going to answer them as they come in. Okay, some of the also other questions for new people who just came onto the phone call. Please go over to perfecthaircollection.com. You can click on the wholesale tab. There's a membership and launch kit button. You click on the membership and launch kit button. You will be able to see that the membership is $149.99. The launch kits are 2 separate launch kits. Are you in the DSA? Pauline, where is DSA? Can you tell me what that is? If you click on the launch kits, you can see the different options. Like I was telling everyone, the membership gives you access to the marketing materials. That's a brochure, social media, and 4 different trainings. You also are able to have access to the websites to be able to buy wholesale prices. Then yes, Pauline, I am a part of the Direct Sales Association. Then you also are able to purchase the launch kits. There's 2 launch kits. One is a silver package. The other one is a gold package. The gold package is the Filipino hair. It's our top elite line of hair. That particular hair lasts for over a year. It's great to have if your clients like to have it colored, different things like that. If they go swimming, if they work out a lot, the Filipino hair is the perfect hair for them. The Brazilian hair, which is our top selling hair because it's more economically feasible, but at the same time, it's an amazing quality of hair. That hair lasts anywhere from 2 to 3 installations, and that's usually about 6 months. It also can be colored, but we recommend not going to the high golds or bleaching and things of that nature. Our Filipino hair is better for that, okay? But I don't really recommend bleach. I'm just going to tell you that now. But if they are going to bleach, I definitely say go towards the elite line of hair extensions. Also, you can mark up every single bundle that you receive on our wholesale sheet at least 50% up of its wholesale price. So your price, you can mark it up 50%, and that is when we are running deeply discounted sales. Otherwise, you can sell it for double the money. You typically can double your money. That means if you buy a bundle for $30, you can sell it for $60, okay? So that is an amazing markup opportunity. Most of our consultants, they make anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 a year. That's $10,000 to $50,000 a year extra income. But I always tell people, you get what you put into it. You get what you put into it. If you put the work in, you can get the money. I'm super excited because in 2017, we're going to have our very first conference. It's in April. It's going to be in ATL, baby. We're going to come here. We're going to learn. You're going to learn how to earn money. We have an amazing lineup of people, which we're going to start announcing in October, who are going to come in and pour into you and teach you all about how to become wealthy. Because how you become wealthy is having a millionaire mindset. We're not short-term thinkers. We are not short-term thinkers. That means that once you have purchased product, you reinvest that money back into product. You don't go spend that money on buying a purse or paying a bill. No, you sacrifice for the short term for the big term win. All right, so how does this work? Now, I'm telling you guys, September 6th, my prices change. My prices are changing on September 6th. The $149.99 will not exist anymore. The prices for the launch kits are going to change. They're both changing to increase. You will, if you hold your spot of $149.99 tonight, you will not experience the increase of price. The increase of price will shift how you make money. And the reason why is because we're adding more things. However, although we're adding more things, you're not going to be shorted from those opportunities. you will get everything that the new people after September 6th get that you paid a lesser price for. So I tell you now, jump in. And all you have to do to secure this spot is $149.99. All right, Tanisha. If we have any more questions, if we don't have any more questions, I think Facebook Live, we've answered everyone's questions. You need to make sure that you buy now. You get the price before the price change. After the holidays, we are changing the price. Yes, you can be able to still join our group, but you're going to join it at a much higher price. You will be able to experience all the things that everyone else will be paying a lot more money for. So I really urge you, we are going to train you. We're going to teach you how to think like a millionaire and make as much money as you are willing to put into this work. If you're willing to put the work in, you will definitely be able to make the money that you deserve. Is there mentoring done for people we introduce to the company? Yes, there is mentoring done. You can also pay to have me do one-on-one VIP mentoring. I'm sorry, not mentoring, but coaching. I always mentor. So mentoring, just so you know, it's free. I mentor all the time. So if you follow me on Facebook, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always giving tips and ideas. No. Question has not been answered. Naomi, what is your question so I can make sure I can answer your question before we log off? Please type your question in. I want to make sure we get your question, Naomi. If I missed it, I do apologize. Let me see if I can catch it. Yes, I can. Hold on, Naomi. I'm looking to see if your question was typed and missed. Naomi, I'm sorry, I don't see your question. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let's see. How much for membership and launch kit total? So the membership costs are $149.99. The membership includes, you will get your marketing materials, which is your brochures, business card, and social media artwork and creative so that you can start promoting yourself in social media. You also get 3 trainings and 1 bonus training. So you get a total of 4 different trainings on marketing, sales, also technology and product. Most important, the product that you sell. You get that. Then you also get a ebook of Act Like a Success. We really believe in, fueling your mind with as much information as possible. Then you also you can have the membership plus silver package. Tanisha, we are posting the exact cost in here. You can get membership with the silver package or the membership and the gold package. You can buy just the membership tonight. You do not have to buy a package and a membership tonight. You can reserve your spot so that you can reserve your cost, the exact cost that you see tonight, if you pay for your membership, which is $149.99. So if you don't want to buy everything tonight, you can buy it at $149.99 to hold your spot. That is your membership cost so that you can get started. Then you have 30 days to buy your actual package. You can buy your actual package in 30 days. So you can pay for your membership tonight and then get your package within 30 days, and you will be able to get the cost that you see currently on our website. I'm sorry, I meant to do, if I come in the business and bring someone into the business, would I be able to be compensated for bringing someone? We do not, Pauline, we do not operate as a pyramid. So we do not do anything that actually reduces someone else's opportunity. So we do not compensate our our distributors and consultants that way because we do not want to get into the kind of pyramid structure. However, what we are offering that we will be launching in October, we will be putting together a lot of benefits based on what you sell. So if you sell a certain amount of product, you will be able to get rewarded for the amount of product sold and not about the people you bring into the program. We want to separate that. We don't want to mirror anything that feels like a pyramid. So that's why we don't do compensation for bringing people in. However, you do have access to an affiliate link, which means that after you have purchased your package, you're able to not always stock your home with product. You will be able to still send an affiliate link to customers so that you're able to get percentages from that. But it will never be on actually members or packages of the silver or gold because we don't want to mirror anything like a pyramid. So I think we've answered all the questions. Again, we'll still be in Facebook Live. We did go a little later than 9 o'clock than what we typically do because we wanted to make sure that we answered questions since we had a little bit of a technology difficulty. Listen, guys, make sure you join your program. Make sure you tell friends and family that you are participating in this amazing opportunity. I just want to say this before I go. Like I said, I am in this for a reason that I believe that I am intended to give other people the opportunity that Steve gave to me, and that is to become an entrepreneur. My very first year of doing business made $1.2 million. I want to say this again. I made $1.2 million my very first year of doing business. Why? Because I was dedicated and committed and I had a millionaire mindset. I was determined to use all of my financial resources, all of my knowledge, all of my ability to research to be a winner in this business. Now, I want to be able to give other entrepreneurs, other people, the same mentality, the same access that I was able to give to be able to build and grow their business. Am I telling you that everyone on this call will make $50,000, $30,000? I'm not promising that because it is all about your intentions to be deliberate and be focused on building the business that you deserve and building a lifestyle that you deserve. Take all of this mentality of fear. Take all of the mentality of, oh, what if this doesn't work? Because guess what? I walked away from a 6-figure job. I had 14 weeks of vacation. I had a 401k. I was getting a 25% bonus every single year. I had no reason. I was comfortable. I was very comfortable. And I changed my whole life to be uncomfortable because I knew it was something better for me. So what I'm telling you is that you will never gain the access to the things that you want unless you're willing to jump. Like I told Tanisha, please make sure that you post the video YouTube. I need that video YouTube posted in this right now because I want people to see the video talk with Steve Harvey talks about jump. You have to jump. You can't be afraid. If you continue to be afraid, you will always make a mediocre decision because only mediocrity creates fear. People who believe in winning, they are willing to take the risk within themselves. Why spend $500 at Target that you get nothing from? Why put $500 in an RRA that you only going to get a very small, a point something percentage of your money? You can take $500, put it into yourself, sell the product, and guess what? You at least at minimum are going to make your money plus some back. So I say to you tonight, take the gates off your mind and be willing to be Be willing to invest in yourself and believe in you. Who is going to believe in you more than you? So that's all I have for tonight. I hope that I see more of you a part of this team. We have almost 300 people on this team now. We are growing. We're going to the Caribbean. Well, we have people in the Caribbean. We're going to Africa. We are ready to grow this business. So if you are willing to take this journey with us, I believe that you will see that this was the best decision you ever made. We are a community of entrepreneurs that have a millionaire mindset. With that said, I want you to have a blessed night and good night.